very much, Mr. Speaker. My question today is for the Premier. Many groups and organizations are simply ignored when they come to Queen's Park to meet with this government, so I strongly urge the Premier and her government to listen and act upon what is being said here today at the Legislature. Speaker, as a past president of the Strathroy District Chamber of Commerce, I can tell you that the members and leaders of the Chamber of Commerce are some of the most active, engaged and involved people in our communities, a vital organization here in the province. But Speaker, only 24% of the Ontario Chamber of Commerce membership is confident in the Ontario economy. Speaker, how can the Premier stand here and say that the economy is on track when 3 out of 4 members of the Chamber of Commerce lack confidence in the economic outlook in the province of Ontario?
Thank you. Premier.
I'll give it to Brandon. Minister of Economic Development and Growth.
Of Economic Development and Growth.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. Let me begin by welcoming the Ontario Chamber of Commerce here to Queen's Park today. I don't know if this government has a partner that we've worked more closely with than our friends at the Ontario Chamber of Commerce. When it comes to developing the economic strategies, Mr. Speaker, that have taken Ontario to the forefront in Canada in economic growth, the Ontario Chamber of Commerce has been with us every step of the way. They supported and actually urged us to make the investments in infrastructure. The $100 billion we've invested over the last 10 years, the $160 billion we're investing over the next 12. They've urged us and supported us in making the investments in our people, in building one of the best education systems anywhere in the world today. And, Mr. Speaker, they've urged us and supported us in our commitment to innovation. That's building the next generation economy here in Ontario, so we're in a position to lead the world.
Thank you. Member from Hamilton East, Stony Creek, second time. Supplementary.
Well, thank you, Speaker, and back to the Premier. Speaker, the results of the Business Confidence Survey indicate that Ontario business is in a delicate position. Chamber members are unsure of the stability of the provincial economy and critical of the impact Liberal policy will have on their organization. This lack of confidence is causing businesses to hold off on hiring, investment, and ultimately growth here in Ontario. Speaker, the most recent example is Fiat Chrysler, which is now planning to wind down its transport operations in Windsor, affecting nearly 300 jobs. Speaker, all of this stems from the burden of input costs that this Liberal government is placing on businesses. Speaker, the Ontario Chamber of Commerce is our largest, most inclusive and credible business network. Why does the Premier refuse to listen to Ontario's business leaders like the Ontario Chamber of Commerce?
Thank you. Minister.
Mr. Speaker, there's never been a time that I can recall when our business community should be more confident in our economy here in Ontario than today. We're talking about an economy, Mr. Speaker, whose unemployment rate is at a level not seen for over a decade, Mr. Speaker. It's at the lowest level it's been in 10 years. We're talking about an economy that's seen the creation of 700,000 net new jobs across this province, Mr. Speaker. We're talking an economy that's not only leading the country in growth, it's leading the G7 in growth, Mr. Speaker. We're talking about an economy that's attracting more foreign direct investment here in this province than any other jurisdiction in North America. Mr. Speaker, our business leaders are confident in this economy. They're investing in this economy in record amounts. They're creating jobs in this economy, and they're doing it in partnership with our government, in sync with our economic development strategy. This is a great time to create jobs, a great time to invest in.
Thank you.